All right. No, I didn't set this up or schedule it, but see if anybody comes in here. We're out here live on the lake, um, catching some crappies. Fun little evening. We got about an hour before dark. Thought I'd come out here. So anyway, we're fishing brush piles here, casting jigs to them, and the fish are pretty aggressive. We got 42-degree water temperature. It's about 45 degrees now, and it's about the warmest it's been in a week. So anyway, there we go. That's what we're catching. Good eater fish. Uh, like I said, I very rarely, very rarely get the fish during the week, but I had got out of work about an hour earlier than normal, and I am definitely the guy that will drive an hour to fish an hour. So that's what we're doing here. Um, fishing structure, fishing man-made structure that I placed in here. Fishing a reservoir today that does not have a lot of its own structure. So yep, that's what we're doing here. Fish are pretty aggressive. I should be able to put quite a few fish in the boat for you if I can keep the sun out of the frame. That's the only issue here. But oh, missed that one. Missed that one. Like I said, this is all man-made structure here, so the wind is just right for the sun to be in your guys' face. So I do apologize for that. See if we can get on a couple of fish here. Jigging brush piles. Uh, there's a good one. There's a nice one. There's another good one. There's nothing monstrous about them. These are all anywhere from 10 to 12-inch fish. But yeah. Anyway, the biggest reason I wanted to go live is I wanted to ask your guys' opinions. I've been filming quite a bit lately, but I want to know what your guys' perspective is as far as the view, right? So I always have issue, trying to get the view right. Do you guys like that GoPro view? The chest, the point of the POV view, or do you like the camera set off to the back? I always I never really know what you guys want to see, so I just kind of try to film both. But yeah, that's kind of I got off of work about an hour early, so like I said, this is a pretty rare occasion for me. This is the time of year. There's another nice one there. Pretty rare occasion, but it was calm, and I wanted to do it live, so I decided to come out here and try to catch some fish for you guys. This is my favorite time of year to fish, hands down. The fish are just super predictable, and they're aggressive. There you go. There's another one. It's just every drop from pile to pile. So yeah, if you guys would, there's another good one. Not keeping anything. Chest cam seems good. Yeah, I always struggle. So yeah, if you guys would, let me know what kind of view you guys would like to see, because I mean, this is wintertime fishing, and this is some of the best fishing of the year, hands down. There's a little bitty guy. Little bitty guy. Hopefully the sun will get a little better there in just a minute. It's going to start to go down. But yeah, we're just pulling fish right off these brush piles here. I'm using live scope to kind of help me out find this. There's not much to it really. Come on, buddy, eat it. May have to switch brush piles here. I caught about 6 fish off this pile before I went live, and oh, he slammed it. And I've thrown them all back, so it's hard to tell which fish hasn't eaten yet. But yeah, we'll give this pile here just a couple more minutes here, and then I've got some more up the way there. So we try to keep the action going for you guys. I don't want to have a lot of dead time if at all possible. So yeah, let me know what kind of view you guys would like to see as far as these fishing videos. I've been recording a lot, been trying to do a lot of electronic stuff, you know, just trying to kind of mix it up for you guys content wise. I don't know, been having a lot of fun with this channel. I'm using I think I've about got all of them out of that pile. There's still fish down in there, but I think I've caught them all. We're gonna have to make a move here. Yep, like I said, we got 42-degree water temperature here. The sun's out. It's only about 45 degrees, but it feels real nice. So. There's a good one. He ate the top jig. That fish ate. I saw him come up and eat the top jig. So I love this time of year because there's nobody out here. There's another good one. Yeah, I actually came out here. If I look wet, it's because I just dumped a bunch of structure in the lake. This is kind of that was my main reason. I love coming out here. This is my favorite time of year to dump structure in the lake, just because, you know, there's no looky-loos. You can kind of hide it for a little bit. You can't hide much nowadays with technology, but you know, you can hide it for a little bit longer. So I just dumped a bunch of structure down. I dumped 3 big porcupine sets that I make. And checked a couple more that I set 2 days ago, or over the weekend, so whatever that was. And they already had fish on them, all 3 of them. They had about 5-6 fish apiece on them. So this time of year, man, it's a good time of year. But using the same baits I fished this weekend with. I probably ought to change colors, but the fish seem pretty aggressive. I like darker colors in this dark, dirty water, but I run a blue and white muddy water bait on bottom right now, and it seems to be doing the ticket. You just got to get it down there in front of them. This fish gonna eat. Come on. No. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move, guys. We've about exhausted this pile here. I've got another one just right over the way. Let's see if there's any active fish on it. I always try to set my piles in threes. Then that way, you know, you've got a lot of area to fish, and you're not just bouncing from one pile to one pile. So makes it kind of nice. Hopefully the wind's not too bad for you guys. It was supposed to be calm, but never calm out here, so. No water skiers today. No water skiers today, no. Oh, man, I am missing a lot of fish. I am not paying attention. Let's listening to you guys, I should be paying attention a little bit more. There we go. There we go. If I pay attention, we can catch them. There you go. Like I said, these aren't Texas fish. These aren't giants by any means, but they are good 10 to 12 inch fish. Just nice fish. So anyway, like I said, I just never have the opportunity to come out here during the week, and got off work just a little bit early, so I was able to come out here, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. He ate the top jig. Another nice fish there. Like I said, they're all pretty much cookie cutters. You may get the odd good one in the pile, but for the most part, they're all pretty much about the same. So what I've done here is obviously I just went over to my other pile. Like I said, I kind of try to put them in a triangle whenever I set them, and then that way you've got kind of a little bit more opportunity whenever you fish them, rather than just fishing one pile. So yeah, anyway, pretty fun time of year. There's another good one. You can really slam some fish in the boat this time of year. There we go. I probably caught, I don't know, 10 or 12 fish before I went live, so probably that. I mean, I've got almost probably 2 limits now, just in the last few minutes. So yeah, enjoyable time of year. I'd highly recommend getting out here, doing this wintertime fishing. It's a pretty good time. That's a good drop. That'll be a fishy. Oh, my top jig got hung up on the porcupine. These are interduct kind of porcupine balls that I make. I just did a video on setting them this weekend, so you guys will be seeing that video pretty quick. Yeah, they're about the best thing I could find to make, just because they don't get hung up. You just can't get hung up on them. It's all plastic, so, and they're super cheap to make. Come on, fish. There he is, right there. Like I said, they're all cookie cutters. All cookie cutter fish. Oh. Hooking it deep. Another good one. Another good one. ACCs and muddy waters is what I'm using, guys. I like this 12-footer. I really like this 12-footer. It's got so much backbone to it. Of course, I'm not affiliated with them, but I do like the stiffness of the rod. That you can horse some fish in with this pole. Definitely more so than others I've tried. So. I know down in Texas it took it, because we fished in 30 feet of water, so. That's a little better fish there. That's a little better fish. Just choking that jig. You guys, I mean, it's all the way down. That's a nice fish there, huh? That's a 12-inch fish. They're real pale right now because the shot. They're real pale right now because the lake's up and muddy, but definitely a good fish. I'm gonna get another bait here real quick. So this is what I'm using, muddy water bait. This is it's called Blue Platinum Pearl. Throw that on. These are jigs that I pour myself. It's a Do It mold jig. They've got the little, I don't know if you guys can see that there, but they've got that little hook keeper built into them. You got to pour them in with it, but that really saves your bait. You know, if I'm really catching a lot of fish, I'll use super glue. But the other day I was counting just how many fish I could catch on that muddy water bait, because it's a pretty stiff bait. That's one reason I like it, is just because it's pretty durable. But yeah, I got like 35 fish off of that bait, so that's good enough. We'll move up here slightly. Water depth there. We'll go to this third one. Basically, this is the third set, essentially, what we're going to fish now of the three. So we get this one fished out, we're gonna move on to a new set. But I know that sun's got to be bad for you guys, and I really apologize. There's just nothing I can do about the sun. I got to be into the wind. Got to be into the wind with this big boat. There's a little guy. He bit on the green. Get squared away here, and I'll show you what I'm looking at as far as my structure here. There's another one. So you move into that fresh pile, and you can really rack them up. Another good one there. So let me take you guys down, and I'll show you what I'm looking at on live scope anyway. A lot of people always wonder. So let me see here. I gotta do this, and I can turn that camera around. Okay, so there we go. Let me adjust that depth for you guys. So that's what I'm looking at right there. That's the structure, obviously, and then there's all the fish on it. It's a little hazy right now. Live scope always seems to get funky right before dark, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at. You can see I just kind of keep my. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. I'll set you down. This is going to be tough. Give me a second, guys. You guys are going to go all wonky here for a second until I get squared away. But oh, come on. Why is it always whenever you're in a hurry, your jigs get all tangled up, huh? I have to set you guys down for just a second. All right, we're back. We're back. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. This is gonna be a trick. Let you guys see what I'm seeing here. I need a chest mount, I guess, huh? So we're in 14 feet of water. You can see there comes the brush. It's at like 12 foot. I normally kind of like to pitch to them, but we'll drop my jig down. You can see my jig dropping down there. This is hard. This is staring at like 4 different things at once. So you can see the fish down there. I don't know if this is gonna work, y'all. I may need to let more line out. Okay, there we go. trying to drive over it. Now normally I'd pitch to it, but that's what you're seeing on live scope here. Whenever you're fishing this brush. Man, this is difficult. There he bit it. No, wasn't ready. Let's try that again here. Okay. Find my jig. There's my jig. Bring it down over top of the fish. There's he ate it. You can see him coming up. There's the fish. All right, that was a struggle. Let me flip you guys around again. Hope y'all found that interesting. That was a struggle. Hard to do one-handed. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm fishing. Pretty straightforward. There's that fish. Like I said, that's about a 10.5-inch fish right there. So nothing just stupid big, but still a pretty nice fish. Let me find that pile back here. Well, that hand holding. I'm sure that got you guys all kind of dizzy looking. Bait of choice. Yeah, bait of choice. I'm using muddy water bait. Nose is running. Sorry. Muddy water bait. I'm running a double jig rig. There's muddy water bait, blue and white, and then there's that's a little Strike King deal. It's green. Really doesn't seem to matter today, but this weekend it definitely did. So anyway, we'll drop down on that pile again. The fish seem pretty active in there. Come on, somebody eat it. Somebody eat it. I got all sorts of stuff going on down there. Nobody wants to eat it. Try again. I swear them fish, they like that pendulum swing. You know, I've stirred these strings enough. A lot of times that pendulum swing will get that bite. There he is. He ate the top jig. Nope, bottom jig. There was one going for the top jig. He swiped at it. Hooked him underneath the mouth there. Yeah, that's what we're doing, catching fish out here. I'm gonna give this pile like another 5 minutes and I'm gonna run up. Hopefully the sun set, I can get on another pile for you guys that'll be out of the sun. I do apologize for that. Although what's the saying? Don't leave fish. Don't leave fish to go find fish. That's a good 12-inch fish. So one other boat out on the lake. They're dedicated or stupid too, whatever you want to say. That poor bait's about done. Yep, one other boat out here. Not a lot of activity, but the fish sure are biting. I'd much rather be out here today than whenever it's hot. 100%. Oh, missed one. Missed it. Yeah, I've been running a lot of hand ties lately, but the plastic jigs just seem to be outperforming them of lately. So I'm not gonna push the method. Fair weather boater. No, I would rather be out here 100%, dressed in warm clothes and sweating 100%. And the fish is better in my opinion. They're definitely more consistent, more patternable. Definitely more consistent and patternable. And you don't have to deal with all the boat wag, right? Alright, so we, see, you guys see that? Well, you probably didn't see it, but I just got hung up for just a second. But then you pull right out of these PVC sets, so that's why I like them. Alright, so I'm gonna go run up here, guys. Stick with me, it'll just take me just a couple of seconds here. We're gonna run up about 100 yards or so, and I'm gonna get on another brush pile. The sun's made its way down, so I think you guys will be able to see that a lot better here. I'll just go ahead. It's not too awful far. I'll just run the trolling motor. Well, what the trolling motor tell us, I've got that link system in here. It's actually pretty cool. It's kind of pointless, but I can just pick a waypoint, hit the go button, and the trolling motor will actually drive me over to that waypoint. So it's kind of cool for a time. But yeah, any questions you guys got here? We got just a couple of minutes. That thing's gonna drive us over to our next brush pile here, and we're gonna put a few more crappie in the boat here before it gets too awful dark. Got some more structure set today, so this is the time of year I like to be setting my structure. A lot less people out here. It's a pretty good time of year to be setting that structure. Like I said, we're fishing reservoirs here, so there's not a lot of structure. You know, about what you catch is what you put in. So waypoint time to give you a grip. Didn't have time. I ran home tonight. Didn't grab a cooler. I was in a hurry. There's probably a Mountain Dew or something around here to drink still in the boat. So I'm using an ACC. This is ACC crappie stick. This is a 12-foot model here. I've got a Fluger President reel, the small one, running 15-pound braid straight down. You know, we don't have clear enough water to be worried about leaders or anything. There, you guys may be able to hear there. We're getting close. It lets you know whenever you're getting close to that waypoint. So, anyway, let me zoom out there. There's our structure coming up ahead. Looks like it's got a few fish on it. So, hopefully we'll put a few fish in the boat here for you guys. Yeah, there's some fish dancing around in there. We'll catch a few here off of this tree. I say tree, this is all stuff that I've put in. So. Not really a tree, but as close to a tree as we get here. Turn you away. Hopefully I can get into the wind and the sun's going down enough so you guys can see. I do apologize for that. I know I was backlit for the majority of the time, but like I said, you got to stay into the wind whenever you're fishing these piles. Got to get that boat into the wind. Boat control is definitely key doing this type of fishing. So. If I can find my jig. There's my jig. Drop down in here. There he is. Little bitty guy. Probably about a 10-incher, Oh man, you guys are backlit horrible. It'll get better. Get the boat brought around. There he is. We'll get the boat brought around, guys. It'll get better here. You won't be so backlit. Drop down on that structure again. There we go. That's better for you guys, huh? Drop right down in there. There it comes to it. Come on, eat it, buddy. Eat it. Ooh. He didn't want it. Not aggressive. Not aggressive. He wanted it. He's gonna eat it. Come on. Man. He moved about 4 feet for it. He just did not want it. Try again here. What's the old saying? Don't leave fish to go find fish? We may have screwed ourselves right there, huh? No, we'll catch them here. I just gotta get them all. Get down in the sweet spot. Fishing that jig out. I'm just trying to float it. There's a lot of fish on top of this structure. Normally I like. Oh, he swiped at it. I like to fish the top of the structure first, if at all possible. That way you're not pulling fish up through the structure. You know, it doesn't matter if you're running live scope or down imaging or whatever. You don't have to go all the way down to the bottom first. I like to fish the top of the structure first, and then you can work your way down. And then that way, like I said, as you're catching those fish, you're not pulling them and ripping them back up and through, you know, the mess of the pile there. Ease up on that pile. Drop right down. Reconnecting. I apologize. I apologize for all that. I don't know. It's something wonky. It said the stream was interrupted for whatever reason, guys. So I apologize for that. I don't know how long you guys have been gone. I was looking here. Hopefully not too awful long. Where I just do not have the best of luck with live streams, it seems like. We gotta catch fish out of this pile here though for you guys. We drove all the way over here. We gotta catch a fish. This one. This one. like I said, I've got three. I've got three piles here like my other one. So that first pile there was fish in there. But boy, they weren't very active apparently. So we're going to drive over here to the second one, and we're going to see if it's got some more active fish on it. I don't waste a lot of time with not active fish. This is more than I'm catching here. Drop down. There is some good fish down in there. I'm just not ain't wanting it right now. Yeah. Somebody got it. Went from putting on a pretty decent show for you guys to not doing so hot here, huh? We'll catch them here. Still got a little bit of daylight left. There's a good number of fish down in there. There we go. Man, did that take a minute, huh? Man, did that take a minute. There he is. Get right back down there, because you know, a lot of times it seems like you'll get them kind of fired up if you get them. You keep that bait in the front of their face. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep them fired up. See if I can get hung up here. That's a good one. No? Well, he sure shot up for it. He thought he wanted to be a good fish. He will be in a couple of years. Like I said, kind of cookie cutter fish, y'all. Anywhere from 10 to 12. But they're still fun. I don't know. I'm not keeping track tonight, but I mean, I've still probably caught upwards of 30 here in the last. I didn't get out here till after 3, so yeah. See if we can get them all rounded up. Not just super aggressive in this pile. We may have to go back shallow. I actually came out about 4.5 feet of water deeper. Still kind of same on the same flat, but I came out a little deeper. The fish just don't seem to be quite as aggressive. So we may have to go right back in shallow again and see. Of fish stacked in there, but like I said, don't stay on. I don't like to stay on non-active fish for too awful long. Not whenever I've got a bunch of spots to go to in close proximity of each other. 4 really good ones right there. See if we catch one of those. Fish here not traveling quite as far as the other was up there. I put that bait right in front of that fish, and he ate it. There he is. But I had to really put it right in front of him. He was not going to travel very far for it. See if I can do it again here real quick for you guys. Ooh, missed him. I need to replace that top jig. It's just hanging on for dear life. This one's going to eat. Oh, there he is. What? That fish hit hard. Not very big. Man, he fished that like a ton of bricks, though. Another nice 10.5-inch fish or so. I always get flack every time I say the fish sizes, and I know that, trust me, that the fish do not look near as big on camera. I edit all the videos. I know they don't, but yeah, I just try to kind of give perspective for the fish. But he's gonna eat it. Come on, there he is. There he is. Another nice one. Definitely wouldn't have went hungry tonight, huh? You can see I've kind of got them fired up now. I went a little bit there without getting them going, and then you kind of get them fired up. The sun's going down. It's starting to get chilly, y'all. Come on. Somebody gonna eat it. Somebody eat it. Nope. There's 3 or 4 of them going after it. There's still several fish in there. We'll move to that second pile here in just a second here. So we don't have too much off the longer we can fish. With daylight, so let's test another pile here. I can see it's got quite a few fish on it as well. Maybe they're just a little bit more active, huh? No gummy worms today. No gummy worms today. I did make a video there last week or so. I'm gonna change that top bait, y'all, real quick, and we're gonna move to that another pile. I've got another one just 20 feet away. But anyway, I did make a video the other day of catching them on a t-shirt material. So you guys be looking for that video here once I get it edited. So I'm running just a little bit more subtle presentation on top. It's just a little bitty tail versus that muddy water. You know, these fish sometimes will act real finicky, and then other times, you know, they'll just slam it. So 9 times out of 10, it doesn't really matter. What did I do there? 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter regardless, because they're going to eat that bottom bait first, especially spotting them out like I do here. But you never know. I always like to have different presentations there. And there's some comments there. 60 degrees. Yes, 60 degrees. Yeah, today it's 45 right now, so this is about as warm as it's been in a week here for us. So really only got about 20 good minutes left of daylight, and I'll keep you guys on just about as long as I can. Never done a live on this channel, so I figured I'd do it. There's a good. Another good one there for y'all. Yeah, I always get flack about the size, so that's why I try to give you guys an estimate on the size of them, and I can tell you I can measure them pretty dang close normally. But yeah, I always look whenever people post pictures. You can judge a crappie. You can judge the size of him by his mouth easier than anything else. Once you see them big old mouths, once you start seeing them big old mouths, that's a pretty good indication. There he is. Like I said, these are all 10.5, few 11s. We caught a couple of 12s back on that other pile. Haven't caught a 12 off of this one yet, but everybody always kind of asks, what's a big crappie, and it's so regional, what a big crappie is, right? So obviously here, central Illinois, our big crappie are totally different from south, and I fish down in Texas. I know what those big crappie are, and those are big crappie. You know, he's gonna eat it. Come on, come on, come on. There you got it. There you got it. Seen that tail flicker. Once that tail flickers, it's on. There you go. 11-inch fish. Yeah, you tell the difference between our fish here and those Texas fish. I mean, I would consider a good fish around my area here. Anything over 12 inches, that's a pretty good fish. Once they start getting into that 13, 14-inch category, that's a big fish for around here. But down in Texas, you're looking at 16, 17-inch fish or bigger. And there's just so much of a difference in those fish. Oh, missed him. Missed him. That fish ate it. I pulled it out of his mouth. These fish are so aggressive this time of year. They'll inhale that bait, and I think a lot of times you'll actually you'll just rip it right out of their mouth. I can feel it. That's why I actually go. This guy's good. I video game that one. Anyway, I go to a bigger hook, so that way you got a little wider hook. You have to try to hook them in the top of the mouth. But nope, I straight video game that last fish, guys. I set the hook off of the screen before I actually felt the bite. I saw him racing right up. I'm going to make a move to this one last pile here. I can see it's all lit up, and then we've probably only got another 10 minutes or so that you guys will be able to see me. No, it's been fun. I appreciate the few of you who came out tonight and joined me live on the lake. It was a fun little impromptu kind of deal. Like I said, I never get to come out here, but I did manage to sneak out of work just about an hour early today. So, like I said, I am the kind of guy that I will drive an hour to fish an hour. So that's about what I did, But I enjoy it. Seems like they have died off a little bit. Whenever we first got on here, they were going pretty good, but definitely seemed like it slowed down. Still, definitely wasn't hungry. I mean, caught a good bunch of fish there. Ooh, missed one. Kentucky, yeah. I fished down in Kentucky a little bit on Kentucky Lake. You guys got some pretty big fish down there. I will agree with you there. Like I said, we get into some 14s. 15's pretty rare around here, but definitely got a good bunch of 14s. Man. Oh boy, look what I just did. Look what I just did, guys. My goodness. I hope you all caught that on. I hope the camera caught that, because that dude wrapped around. My goodness, did it wrap around? Always stuff like this whenever you're trying to video or live, or never fails, right? Or you take somebody out new, and yeah, took a friend out a couple weekends ago. Gonna show him off, show him the ropes, and I'll be damned if I didn't leave my depth finder on all night. We got to the boat ramp and the battery was dead in the boat. Like I said, it never fails whenever you're taking somebody new like that. Or it couldn't just be you. So there we sat on the boat ramp. Already had the boat off the trailer. I've done this before. It's not the first time I've done that. So, yep, pull the truck down the boat ramp, back the boat up, get the jumper cables. There's a better fish there. Never fails. You just gotta laugh about it. There's a good one for y'all. Yep. Murphy's Law, I said. I agree. Never fails. You can do things perfect. Perfect. And then whenever you got somebody watching you, all hell breaks loose, right? Never fails. But yeah, we'll stay with the point of view GoPro on the videos. If there's anybody new in here and you would like to you'd like to see something I was asking everybody in here earlier. Sorry about it, guys. It's getting cold. My nose is running. That fish can eat. Come on. Oh, yeah. That fish followed it up every bit of 7-8 feet. But I asked everybody earlier, what style would you like me to video? Do you like this style for the actual videos? I have to kind of do this for the live, but or do you guys like that GoPro style of version? Better fish there. Whenever we're videoing, the GoPro I kind of like because then you guys can see the screen. At least for the crappie fishing here. For the cat fishing, I think I've kind of got that figured out with the camera angle in the boat. But yeah, let me know. There's a pretty good fish sitting down there, and I would like to catch him. Sitting right in between the stakes on that structure there. I'll bounce it right off his head. I know I'm going to. You know, one thing that live scope teaches you, for sure. Well, one thing is it's not a cheating tool, number one. But number two is them fish will sleep. I mean, they will just straight up put their head into a log and they will go to sleep. And you have to wake them up sometimes. You gotta literally bounce that jig right off their head. It sounds dumb. That fish can eat. Come on. Oh, you did it. Nice. That one up. My top jig got hung up. I saw it. My top jig got hung up on the structure. I didn't get a good hook set. See if I can make it eat again. That's a bigger fish. He's not interested. I got a bunch of fish over in that other pile there. We may just move right over. We don't have a lot of time. Hoping to get one good one at least for you guys today. He's gonna eat. Oh, there he is. There he finally ate. Not a great one. Still, dang nice fish. Dang nice fish anywhere you go. We put the fish in the boat. I mean, like I said, for no longer than I've been out here, it's been a pretty productive evening, I would say. Definitely wouldn't have went hungry. I'd have been keeping fish. Somebody, come on. There he is. There he is. Oh, drop him on the boat. Come on, buddy. Come on. Gotta stay on my pile and read the comments. I had some comments here. A little hard to hear you. Sorry about that. This is not off a camera, so I do apologize if it's a little harder to hear me, but I'll try to speak up here. Yeah, this is the first time I went live, so I figured I'd give it a go on this channel anyway. Come on, fishes, eat it. There he is. There he is. This little group of fish seems a bit more active here. There he is. There's a good one. Yep, educational videos. I got a bunch of educational stuff put together. I got a whole deal on live scope coming, a bunch of stuff on side scan coming, just kind of electronic based. I think you guys will like it. It just takes a lot of time to edit that stuff out because there's a lot of parts and pieces to it, right? Come on, eat it, fish. And then obviously, like I said, I'm trying to deal with the two channels going on right now and work and everything else, but there's a lot going on this time of year. No, this is fun, guys. I appreciate everybody who came out. Still got 3 good fish sitting right down there. I want to catch those 3 guys. That one's a good one. It's so hard to tell if it's a buffalo or not right now because there's so many fish in that thing. Normally I can tell, but if that dude's not a buffalo, that's a good crappie. We're about to find out. There he is. That was not the one. There was 2 of them went at it, and that was not the big one. I thought it was the big one. Still a nice fish though, huh? One more boat. One more boat gonna fly by me. That makes me the last guy on the lake. Oh, good to see you, man. Never understood why you want to go that fast this time of year whenever it's cold. I just cruise. They got the big boat. They got the big boat, so they might as well go. Oh man, that fish, he's rolled on it. He really wanted it. See if we can get one more for you guys. We've been going an hour already. See if we can get one more for you guys, and then I'll sign off here because my fingers are about freezing, and I really want to put my hood up. But I know you guys can't hear me, so. See if I can get one more drug out of the pile for you guys. And then I appreciate it. We'll get you guys up another video here probably Saturday, I'm thinking. I got a couple already ready, so I'll try to leave them spaced out a little bit. What was that last fish though, right? You try to call the last fish, and then man, you'd be catching them one right after another. You say one more. They don't want to do it. Ooh, that wind's picking up too. It's getting chilly out here, y'all. It's getting chilly for sure. Come on, let's get one more. One more. I don't want a bunch of wind noise in there for you guys, so I don't want you to have to listen to all that. So let's try to get one more fish here. There it is. We got one more. Good deal. All right, guys. There we go. Last fish of the day. Well, I'm gonna fish a little bit longer, but this will be the last one for you guys. Nice little 11-inch white crappie. So anyway, I really appreciate y'all coming and joining me. We may have to do this where it's kind of a scheduled deal. If you guys will like that, maybe on a weekend or something, we could do a scheduled deal. But it is getting chilly. It is getting chilly out here, y'all. I got a long ride across the lake yet, so anyway, I'm gonna stay out here and catch a few more. But I'm gonna sign off here. For you guys. But anyway, I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next video. And if you guys like this, let me know in the comments, and we'll definitely do more lives. Appreciate it, y'all. We'll see you.